I'm here with Nate Horton from Horton Marine Services in Annapolis.
Hello.
Nate, you got some new panels. Tell us
Yeah.
about the project.
We've got a project that we've kind of retrofitting some panels on azimuth. So we've gutted the DIN rail style breakers, and we're going with the Blue Seas panels. These panels make it pretty easy to configure and modify as we need. We've got a shore power transfer system, which is this, so we'll have 250 amp shore inlets and generator being able to supply this panel, and there's another galley panel coming. And then we've got a DC panel here, which we've got remote switches to control the battery switches, and this will be most of the boat panels.
So on this panel, I see you have a lot of little small push-button breakers. So what did you anticipate using those for?
Yep, we've got on the boat, there's a lot of unidentified wires with, they were just kind of inline fuses. So we tried to streamline it with doing the push-button resettable fuses. We don't know yet what all the loads are, so we kind of have it just so that all of the wire is overcurrent protected.
And what are you going to do with the two blank spaces on the top left there?
Two blanks, not really sure yet. There's some, we may do some light switching, but that'll kind of just be open. You know, it's never good to have a panel, in my opinion, that is completely filled so that you have room for growth. If there's any new equipment that goes on board, then there's areas to grow.
So what about the big panel here? These are all double pole breakers?
Yep, these are all double pole breakers. This is going to feed all the air conditioning aboard the boat. So it's got a chilled water system, so it'll have all the air handlers are broken down into each zone so that the fan controls will be powered by this panel. And then we've got double poles for all the other loads, chargers and water heater and all of that kind of loads. And then we have single pole breakers for all the outlets and 110
So just
stuff.
to be clear, the reason why they're double pole is because they're for 240 volts.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Because both legs are hot and
Both legs are hot.
Get switched. So where are these going to be located?
This panel and this DC panel are going to be located in the engine room. And we've got remote switches for the batteries, but we also have them remote at the galley because we can't have the switches just in the engine room. This is going to be a ship-to-shore transfer panel, and that's going to be located in a locker kind of outside of the companionway so that you can transfer all the power, and we'll have the generator controls there as well. And we've got one more panel coming for the galley loads, which will be the stovetop and refrigerator, all the necessities for the galley.
Well, that's great. It looks like you got your work cut out installing these. Do you mind if we come and take a look when they're installed?
Yeah, we'll invite you over.
All right.